Thinking about moving to Ottawa? I've lived in Ottawa for over 40 years, long enough to see the city grow, evolve, and surprise me more times than I can count. If you're planning a move, there are a few things you really should know. If we haven't met, my name is Liam Swords, local realtor right here in Ottawa. I've been helping people buy and sell homes across Ottawa since 2002. Today, I want to share with you what 4 decades in Ottawa has taught me about the real estate market, the lifestyle, the people, and why, in my opinion, it's one of Canada's best kept secrets. So the first, the obvious, real estate. One thing I've always appreciated about Ottawa is how stable the real estate market is. It's not like Toronto or Calgary where prices swing like a roller coaster. Here, we've seen steady, consistent growth over the last 5 to 6 decades. Nothing too flashy, but strong, reliable growth. It's a city where 1 in every 5 people work for the federal government, which means the job base is stable. And so is the demand for housing. Homes usually sell within about a 30-day period, even when the market slows down a bit. It never really stops. You know, I had a client recently move from Montreal to Ottawa, and we were out looking at property, and he'd find these homes he wanted to buy, but he couldn't actually go ahead and purchase the property because he didn't sell his property in Montreal. And I was saying, like, why isn't your home in Montreal selling? And he said, it's very season-based in Montreal, meaning property really only sells in the springtime. Now, I get it, property does sell year-round in Montreal, but for the most part, and to get top dollar in Montreal, this is what my seller was sharing. And I, in fact, backed it up and reached out to a few colleagues in Montreal, and sure enough, in Montreal, property really moves in the springtime, so this particular buyer was stuck. You're not gonna have that problem here in Ottawa. Property is always moving. Oh, and if you're really serious about moving to Ottawa and want to get the absolute best price, then check out my home buying secrets. These are buying tactics that I've used over the past 20 plus years to save my clients on average $21,000 on their home purchase. If you want access, just click the link in the description below. Another aspect I love about Ottawa is the big small town feel. With just over 1 million people, Ottawa has this sweet spot feel. Big enough that there's always something to do and happening, but small enough that it still feels personal. People here are friendly. There's a calmness and pace of life. Folks aren't rushing or honking their horn or just upset with life in general. You can actually have a chat with the barista or wave to a neighbor and get a wave back. And get this, you can get across the city in about 30 minutes. That's huge if you're used to spending hours in traffic. Like, I've lived here all my life, and you can really be in Canada in 30 minutes, or in Orleans in 30 minutes, or downtown in 30 minutes. So it's not like living in, say, Toronto or Montreal, where you have to plan for hours and prepare for construction or accidents or anything that could delay you. It's really simple to get around. Another aspect I love about Ottawa is cottages and lakes and easy escapes. One of my absolute favorite things about living here is how easy and seamless it is to escape the city without going too far. We have beautiful lakes and cottages just an hour to 2 hours away in every direction. Whether you're heading to the Quebec side, Smith Falls, or up near the St. Lawrence River, there's no shortage of weekend spots. Unlike Toronto, where you'll spend half the weekend stuck on the Highway 400 if you're heading to the Muskoka. Here you can finish work at 5 and be at the cottage by dinner time. Plus, in Montreal, only 1.5 hours away, and Toronto is only a 4-hour drive. You've got the big city option without big city stress. Another is the seasons in Ottawa. Now, I won't lie, we get real winters here, but honestly, it's kind of what makes a city magical. There's nothing like skating on the canal, grabbing a hot chocolate or beaver tail, and watching the snowfall at Christmas time. And when winter ends, we get real springs and beautiful falls and nice warm summers. In fact, summers in Ottawa is a real treat. Patio season, swimming, festivals, just enough heat to make a cold drink on a deck or patio perfect. We also have lots of small towns with easy access for quick getaways. One of the things people don't realize is how many charming little towns are just a short drive away. Places like Almont, Merrickville, Winchester, they're only about 30 to 45 minutes away from the city. They're perfect for day trips, brunch, or just a peaceful walk around looking at the different boutiques. Living in Ottawa means you get the best of both worlds. City life, countryside charm, right at your doorstep. Things to do. Some folks think Ottawa is just purely a government city, but let me tell you, there's plenty to do here. We've got the Rideau Canal, great for biking, skating, or just walking. Festivals all year round, from music and culture to food to fireworks. We have pro teams. We have the Ottawa Senators. NHL fans love it. We also have a CFL team called the Ottawa Redblacks. Gatineau Park, a haven for hiking, biking, skiing, and just breathtaking fresh air. There's always something to look forward to, no matter the season. Lastly, but certainly not least, Ottawa is a great place and safe place to raise a family. It's clean and there's a real sense of community. You've got top-rated schools here, family-friendly neighbors, and so many places to explore with kids. The pace of life is balanced. It's not too fast, not too slow, which makes it easier to be present as a parent. Whether your kids are toddlers or teens, there's a lot here to support a happy, healthy upbringing. Well, folks, after 40 years here, what I can tell you straight from the heart, Ottawa is a place you can grow roots. It's not loud, it's not showy, but it's real, steady, and full of good people. You can raise a family here, you can run a business here, you can get out of the city without leaving it, and you can come home at the end of the day and really feel at peace. If you're serious and thinking about making a move here to Ottawa, I'd love to help you find the right place to plant roots. All of my information is below in the description. Please send me an email and we can connect for a call. We also have a risk-free guarantee called Love It or Leave It, which means if I help you buy a home and you're not completely satisfied, we'll sell it for free your first 12 months of living there. I want to thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.